What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Hey, hey. What's good? I'm not going to be on here too long, guys. I just wanted to pop on here really quick. Just to kind of get the night crew motivated. Came on earlier today, so I just wanted to make sure I just kind of jump on tonight just to kind of let the night crew know what we got going on. We're focusing on a 22-day challenge, okay? We're going to be doing a 22-day challenge, guys. You literally have 22 days before summertime. 22 days before summertime. If you are not where you need to be, like now is the time for you to really, really get focused, guys. It's getting serious now, okay? Like summer is basically knocking at your door. And a lot of y'all not ready to answer that door. So I'm coming on here just to kind of get you guys motivated, excited, let you guys know that we're going to be focusing on a 22-day challenge. I'm looking for a commitment from you guys, right? 22-day challenge commitment. Y'all down for the challenge or what? If you down for the challenge, drop me a comment saying yes. When I say down for the challenge, I mean as far as committing to 22 days of pushing, getting active, eating healthy, doing everything that we need to do to drop weight as well as lose belly fat. Because our primary focus for the next 22 days is going to be losing belly fat and losing some weight. Losing belly fat, losing some weight. Those are things that we are worried about, guys, when summertime coming. Those layers of clothes going to be coming off. So when you get in your bathing suit, when you get in your two-piece, when you get in your little sundress, when you get in all of those type of little things, how you going to feel about yourself? Right? You got vacation coming up. You got all of these different events going on, these weddings coming up, all of these different things that are coming up. And you got to be ready to show up and show out. Right? Guys, we ain't playing no game. We're not waiting until 2025. We're going to make this happen in 2024. All right? So, guys, if you're new to my live, drop me a comment saying new. All of the newbies, drop me a comment saying new. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? All the new people, where y'all at? All right, where y'all at? So, it's nothing for you to, like, join. I just jump on lives. So you just make sure that you're following me. Make sure that you guys turn your notifications on. If you're looking to lose weight, if you're looking for ideas on how to lose weight, if you are wanting to lose weight rapidly, if you're struggling with losing weight, if you've hit a plateau, you're definitely in the right spot. Guys, my name is Keisha. I've lost over 100 pounds naturally. This was me when I started off my weight loss journey at 285 pounds. Okay? So I understand the struggle. I know that the struggle is real. I get it. I failed a million times before I got it right this last time. This one time I got it right. And that's all it takes for you guys to get it right one time. That's it. Right? So the beauty about this time when I started off my weight loss journey is that I learned so much about my body. Guys, we don't be paying attention to our bodies. Right? I learned so much about my body. I learned so much about weight loss. And that's the key factor, guys. You got to really understand weight loss. It's not just about eating vegetables and fruits and things of that nature. It goes a lot further than that. Okay? So what I do is that I focus on losing weight rapidly, and I focus on showing you guys how you can lose weight rapidly as well. I've helped tens and thousands of other people lose weight as well. Okay? Guys, I have a private Facebook group. It is called KWWK Gang. Once again, that is KWWK Gang. That is our private Facebook group. The people that I'm showing you here are just an example of some of the people that I've helped out. Okay, guys, we lose weight rapidly over here. Miss Nicole Miller Miss Monica lost 89 pounds in 9 months. Okay? Miss Nicole Miller, 79 pounds down. Like, we do true transformations over here. Okay? We don't play no games, guys. We focus on losing weight rapidly. We get it off fast. Okay? So if you're not looking to lose weight rapidly, you're in the wrong spot. If you're a person that you are fed up, you're sick of being sick and tired, you are definitely in the right spot. Okay? I've helped so many people lose over 100 pounds. And guys, we're all doing it naturally. Okay? So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a brief, of some of my clients so that way you can kind of see that not only was I able to do it for myself, but I've been able to do it for so many others. And that's the biggest flex, right? So once again, guys, that private Facebook group is called KWWK Gang. I was able to lose 40 pounds in my very first month of my weight loss journey. 70 pounds by month 2, 90 pounds in 6 months. Now I'm down over 100 pounds. I've been able to keep my weight off for 4 years, okay? Guys, I documented my entire weight loss journey on my YouTube channel. It's called Kick Weight with Keisha. Go check it out because I want you to see that anything you hear me talk about, you're going to be able to fact check and you're going to see me doing that stuff in real time 4 years ago. Okay? So the number one thing that we focus on over here is our hormones. All right? So I'm going to be sharing with you guys, we're going to do a 22-day challenge where we're going to be focusing on belly fat, getting rid of belly fat, and losing weight. All right? That's the two things that we pretty much care about, right? But it's a whole lot of other things that's going to be going on as well as while we're doing this, as far as like reversing a lot of issues that we got going on with our body, helping our body in regards to the elasticity of our skin, a whole lot of other things that'll be going on as well. All right. So we like to kill more than one bird with a stone. Okay. So once again, guys, we focus on our hormones over here. We do not count calories. We don't do anything of that nature. So this 22-day challenge, what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be focusing on our insulin levels. Okay. That's number one, because we're trying to lose weight, but we're also trying to lose belly fat. So insulin is going to help you to lose weight by reducing it. It's also going to help you to lose belly fat by reducing it. All right. So let's get a little bit more about the insulin levels, right? That is a hormone. So once again, insulin is the thing that determines weight loss. When insulin is high, you're not going to lose weight. You're not going to burn fat. When insulin is low, that's how you lose weight and that's how you burn fat. Okay. Every time you put food in your mouth, guys, you're going to be spiking insulin. I don't care if it's healthy foods or not. Whenever you put food in your mouth, it's going to spike insulin. So you got to do this less frequently. So that way you're not spiking insulin so many times throughout the day. We're trying to reduce it. Okay. Now, also when you eat foods that are high in carbs, you're going to be spiking your insulin levels. Okay. High carbs will spike your insulin levels really high. All right. So 3 things that we need to focus on. We need to focus on eating less frequently, eating less meals, and eating low carb. That's going to allow us to reduce our insulin levels. When insulin is high, it creates fat. Okay. Fat is stored in your liver. Once you have so much fat in your liver, it spills out of your liver into your abdomen. That is called a fatty liver, but that creates a belly. Okay. That's going to create you to have one of these. When your stomach stick out like this, that means you have high insulin. Okay? So in order for you to get rid of that, you got to reduce your insulin levels. That is what you have to do. Okay? So for you to reduce your insulin levels, once again, we're going to eat less frequently, eat less meals, and eat low carb. That's going to reduce your insulin level. It only takes you 14 days to reduce 50% of the fat off of your liver. We have 22 days that we're going to be focusing on. Okay? So I'm going to show you how to drop a lot of weight within 22 days. I'm going to show you how to reduce this belly fat in 22 days. All right. So guys, I'm also going to give you foods that's going to help you to burn belly fat as well. So we're going to be focusing on our insulin levels. We're going to be focusing on cortisol, and we're going to be focusing on a fatty liver when it comes to reducing belly fat. Okay. So we already talked about our insulin levels. That is most important when it comes to losing weight as well as losing belly fat. Most important thing that you have to understand, okay? Now, next we're going to talk about cortisol. If you are not familiar with cortisol, drop me a comment saying me. If you are not familiar with cortisol, drop me a comment saying me. All right, guys, because I got to get you guys to understand this. When you know better, you do better. When you don't know, you just don't know, right? But I'm trying to open you guys' eyes and ears to the things that matter when it comes to weight loss, as well as, the elasticity of your skin, as well as belly fat, like all of this stuff all in one, guys. If you just focus on your hormones and stop focusing on counting calories, you will get there. Your body does not recognize a calorie. Your body doesn't know what a calorie is, okay? What it's recognizing is the type of foods that you're putting into your body, because those certain foods are going to tell your hormones what to do with it. Okay? All right? So cortisol, guys, that is a stress hormone. That is a stress hormone. So when your cortisol levels are high, it packs on in the belly area. But also when cortisol is activated, it blocks fat burning. Okay? So you could be doing everything right in regards to eating healthy, exercising, doing all of this type of stuff. But if your cortisol levels are activated, it's going to block fat burning. Okay? So some of the things that you're doing to boost up activate cortisol. One is that you're not getting at least 7 hours of sleep at night. If you don't get at least 7 hours of sleep at night, it's going to activate cortisol, and that's going to block fat burning. But it's also going to pack on the belly fat. Okay? Also, remember, it is a stress hormone. So whenever you are stressed out, it's going to activate cortisol, it's going to block fat burning, and it's going to add on to the belly fat. All right? So the quickest way that you can reduce your cortisol levels is by walking. Simple as that, guys, just walking. You don't have to run. You don't have to walk fast. You don't have to do any of that. Just go walking. Okay? So this is very important. You know how they say sleep and weight loss go hand in hand? That is a real thing. Okay, guys, you literally have to get your sleep at night or whenever you go to sleep. If you work night shifts and you go to sleep in the morning, you need to try to focus on getting at least 7 hours of sleep at night. If not, cortisol is going to be activated. Okay? So that is very important. Now, when it comes to the stress, guys, I understand that life just comes with stress. I understand that. Now, the easiest thing for me to do when I started off my weight loss journey is that I actually got a pen, paper, and I actually wrote down the things that stress me out, the people that stress me out, and then I came up with a solution for all of those things. Sometimes that's the best way to do it because a lot of times we don't recognize it until it's actually going on. And we're not focused on that when it's actually going on, right? Because it's just aggravating. So I would definitely encourage you guys to do that. Do a little exercise with yourself about just writing down some things that stress you out, people that stress you out, and then come up with the solution for those types of things. Because if you keep going in the direction that you're going into, guys, a lot more is going to happen later on down the road. Okay? Not wishing nothing bad on you or anything like that, but up the road is going to be heart disease, diabetes, heart disease, and all of that stuff, okay? Like, it's a lot of different things that's going to happen in regards to being overweight and obese. And I'm not trying to put it on nobody, but that's just the reality of everything, okay? And I want you guys to take advantage of the information that I'm going to give you. That's going to help you to kind of backtrack, get things back on track, because that's all it is, guys, is that we've gotten unfocused and we've just lost control of ourselves. And we got to get back control of ourselves. This girl was out of control. This girl had lost herself. This girl was about to give up. This girl was about to settle. Because I thought that I've had these kids, I'm married, I got a family, all that type of stuff. What more could a girl ask for, right? My life, my health. That's what I could ask for. So when I went to the doctor called me morbidly obese. She told me that I was pre-diabetic and I had high cholesterol, right? And that I needed to do something ASAP because I was on the verge of becoming fully diabetic. And she said, Keisha, if you become fully diabetic, I'm going to have to put you on some insulin, some medication, some something. Okay? So, guys, imagine if you take insulin. If you take insulin, you know that it made you gain weight. Okay? Remember, high insulin creates fat. So if I'm giving myself insulin, that's even more of an obstacle that I would have to be going through. Right? So, guys, just because you're on medications, it does not mean that you have to stay on these medications. You got to start eating better. You got to start getting active so you can get yourself off of these medications. High insulin causes you to become insulin resistant. 65 to 75% of people are insulin resistant. 80% of people in this world are overweight or obese. The average person diets 3 times a year and gain 5 pounds each time that they diet. We got to understand that this is a lifestyle change. And that you want more for your life and you love yourself enough to want to start living a healthier life. All right? So I want you guys to get focused. I want you guys to be down for this 22-day challenge. The challenge that we're going to be doing, guys, I'm going to share with you how you're going to be eating. I'm going to share with you what you're going to be eating. And we're going to go over the benefits of a couple of different hormones so that way you can kind of understand on how you're going to keep your skin tight, how you're going to get rid of the belly fat, and how you're going to actually lose the weight, how we're going to reverse a lot of issues that you may already got going on with your body right now. We're killing all of those birds with just this one stone, okay? A lot of people right now, their body is currently getting its energy and fuel off of carbs and sugars and and starch, okay? That's how you're getting your energy and fuel right now. Guys, starch is the same thing as carbs. Starch is the same thing as sugar. Carbs is the same thing as sugar. When it processes into sugar. Okay? I want you guys to understand that. So when something is high in carbs but is low in sugar, it doesn't mean anything. That's just a way of them trying to trick us. It's still sugar. Okay? I need y'all to understand that. You got to pay attention to that. But we got to start reading labels if it has a label. Okay? Guys, we're going to start focusing on eating whole foods. What I mean by eating whole foods, this means when you're walking in the grocery store, I want you to shop on the outside of the grocery store. That is where the whole foods are at. When you start going up the aisle, that is your process. That's your packaged foods. Okay? That is your packaged foods. Packaged foods has a lot of preservatives in there. So that way it can have a long shelf life. You don't want that. You don't know what they're putting in there so it can sit on the shelf for some months until somebody come by and buy it. You don't want that to be you. All right. So guys, let's get into a quick grocery list. I'm going to give you guys a grocery list first, so that way you kind of know the types of foods that we're going to be eating. And you can kind of just pick and choose from that grocery list once I tell you exactly what you're going to do to lose this weight, lose the belly fat, and reverse a lot of issues that you got going on with your body. All right. So when you guys are ready, drop me a comment saying ready. So guys, the only thing that I ask is that while you're sitting here is that you're tapping the screen. Tapping that screen. We got to get over 100,000 likes on every single live. All right. So that's what we do over here. So that's all I ask, is that you just tap that screen. Let me know when you're ready for this grocery list. It's going to make it a lot easier for you if you jot down the grocery list, so that way you kind of know what you're going to be eating, and it's going to make it easier for you to just kind of pull from once I tell you what you're going to do, how you're going to utilize the grocery list. Okay. Now guys, I'm promising you this. If you follow what I'm asking you to do right here, you're going to see about 7 to 10 pounds come off in just 1 week. 7 to 10 pounds in just 1 week. I'm not showing you how to drop 1-2 pounds. I'm showing you how to drop 7 to 10 pounds in just 1 week. All right? So I need y'all to be down for the challenge, but further than just this 1 week, we are doing a 22-day challenge. Okay? I want you guys to get focused for 22 days. Let's do this. This is when summer's going to be. So push yourself to do what you got to do. All right? So let's get this grocery list, guys. We're going to start off with protein first. Protein is going to be first. Protein is going to consist of eggs, about 3 or 4 different types of meats, fish, shrimp, whatever you want, okay? Then I want you to get a protein shake. A protein shake, you have to read the label. It needs to be low in sugar, low in net carbs, but high in protein, all right? I drink the Premier brand. Chocolate flavor is the one that I mainly do. It's 1 gram of sugar, it's 2 grams of net carbs, and it's 30 grams of protein. So you want something that's in that type of range. Okay? Now guys, if you do not know what I mean by net carbs, drop me a comment saying me. If you don't know how to find your net carbs, because that's what we're looking for, is net carbs when you're calculating your protein shake. If you do not know what that is, say me so I can explain it to you. I want to make sure we all are on the same page. All right, so I see a lot of me's. So let's get into how you're going to find out your net carbs, all right? So when you look at the label, you're going to look at total carbohydrates. Right under there, it's going to say dietary fiber. So you're going to take your total carbohydrates, you're going to subtract dietary fiber. That's going to equal your net carbs. Total carbohydrates, subtract dietary fiber, equals your net carbs. So for example, the Premier shake that I drink is chocolate, right? It's 5 grams of total carbohydrates. It's 3 grams of dietary fiber. 5 subtract 3 equals what? 2. So that means it's 2 grams of net carbs. So we don't count fiber. We subtract fiber because that's a good thing. Okay? All right? So guys, that is our protein list. Once again, that is eggs, about 3 or 4 different types of meats. And you got your protein shake that's low in sugar, low in net carbs, but high in protein. Guys, this is me when I started off my weight loss journey at 285 pounds. I've been able to lose over 100 pounds naturally. When I say naturally, I mean no surgeries at all. I didn't have any type of appetite suppressants or anything of that nature. I'm not knocking any of that stuff, okay? It's just that when I got started, it was during the pandemic. We was all stuck in a house. So it was either like sink or swim at that moment, because the doctor already told me that I was morbidly obese, I had high cholesterol, and I was on the verge of becoming fully diabetic. So I had to make a decision. Okay? So that's the reason I did it that way. I've tried the Adipax, the Phentermines and stuff in the past. It just didn't work for me. I was still hungry. Okay? So I understood that I just needed to get it together. I needed to start having a better relationship with food. And that just is what it was. All right? So guys, now we got our protein out the way. Protein tells your hormones to take it and store it as muscle. No matter if it's a liquid format or solid format, it's going to tell your hormones to take it and store it as muscle. Every food that you put into your body is going to register with your hormones some type of way. Okay? So next thing is going to be low carb vegetables. Low carb vegetables, that's next on your list. Low carb vegetables. That's going to consist of things like lettuce, kale, spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, zucchini, asparagus, cucumbers, peppers, onions, okra. What else? Celery, mushrooms, cabbage, yes. Y'all have any, throw some out there if you guys are want me to tell you. Broccoli, yes. Brussels sprouts, yes. That is amazing, yes. Yes, no corn, no to corn. Squash, you can have it, but in moderations. Carrots, you can have it, but in moderations. Yes to tomatoes. Yes to celery. Yes to cauliflower rice. Yes to peppers. Yes to tomatoes. I already mentioned that. Greens, yes. Zucchini, yes. Onions, yes. Mushrooms, yes. Green beans, yes. Zucchini, yes. Collard greens, yes. All right. So that's enough vegetables, guys. If you want to Google, you can Google for more. All right. But now we're going to do our fats. We're going to do fats. All right. So yes, guys, you want to have fats to lose fat. All right. That fats is a good thing. I know they teach us that it's a bad thing, but it's not. Okay. Fats are going to be a tool that's going to help you to stay fuller longer. Like, we're not doing that cliche thing of eat 3 meals a day, 3 snacks a day. Remember, you overweight or obese. You have high insulin. Every time you put food in your mouth, it's going to spike insulin. You're trying to reduce your insulin levels. You're trying to switch your body over from burning carbs and sugars for fuel to actually burning fat for fuel, which is called ketosis, because you have a lot of stored fat, guys, that we're trying to tap into. In order for you to tap into that stored fat, you got to reduce your insulin levels. In order for you to get rid of that belly fat, you got to reduce your insulin levels. And the only way that you're going to do that is by eating less frequently, eating less meals, and eating low carbs. Okay? That's how you're going to lose it. I've lost over 100 pounds naturally. All right? So fats are going to be things like, yes, you're right, avocados. Avocados is one. Olive oil. Avocado oil, heavy whipping cream, sour cream, cheese, butter, chia seeds, nuts. All right? And there are more that are out there. There are more that are out there, but that's a few that I can kind of think of. Heavy whipping cream, that's another. All right? Yes, nuts. Yes, coconut oil. Yes, mayo. Yes, cream cheese. Yes, cottage cheese. Yes, coconut oil. Yes. Yes, you can do cheeses, cottage cheese, all of that. Yes, you can do that. Those are fats. All right. So guys, one little rule about your fats, right? Even though we want to do fats because the fats are going to help us to stay fuller longer, that's going to have it to where you're not going to be wanting to snack so many times throughout the day, because you know when you eat foods that are high in carbs, it make you hungry more frequently. So this is why we're strategically eating foods that are low in carbs. Also, carbs tell your hormones to take it and store it as fat. Remember, they all tell your hormones to do something with it. Carbs tell your hormones to take it and store it as fat. Fats are the only foods that do not spike insulin. Okay? So fats are not going to hurt you at all, guys. It's going to help you to stay fuller longer. That's what we need. But you don't want to do a lot of fats. Okay? We want to keep the fats at about 30 to 60 grams on a daily basis. That's your cheese and all of that type of stuff, guys. 30 to 60 grams on a daily basis. The reason why is because when your body goes to burn fats, it's going to burn those fats before it actually burns your own body fat. So you got to be careful with that, okay? You know, too much of anything can be bad for you. Doesn't matter. You can overeat on healthy foods. It doesn't matter, right? So we gotta be conscious of what we're doing. We are moving with intention, okay? We're intentionally doing what we're doing to get the results that we want. We're intentionally doing that. Guys, we got a 22-day challenge. You said you're down for the challenge, so let's go. All right. So, guys, that is your grocery list. That was your protein, your low-carb vegetables, and your fats. The only thing that you're going to be drinking outside of your protein shake is water, tea, and coffee. Water, tea, and coffee. That's all you're going to be drinking. Now, if you want to do creamers for your coffee, you can absolutely do that. But make sure you read the label. It needs to be low in sugar, low in carbs. Remember, we want to make sure that it's low in sugar and low in carbs, because carbs, when it processes into sugar. Okay? If you want to do sugar, you can do it, but we want to do a sugar substitute. You're going to do a sugar substitute. I like to recommend a natural sugar substitute, which are things like stevia, monk fruit, truvia. There's other ones that are out there. You can Google for more, but that's just a few of them there. And I'm going to tell you guys, and I know y'all hate this, but no to honey, no to agave. Okay? The reason why is because both of them will spike your insulin levels really high. If you look it up, those are one of the foods that will spike your insulin levels really high. Okay? The reason being is because it's high in sugar, it's high in carbs. If you actually look at the label, you're going to see that honey is 16 grams of sugar, 17 grams of carbs for 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. And you know how we do. We don't like one or nothing. In order for us to taste the honey, we got to do at least 3 tablespoons to taste the honey, right? So what's the point if you can't even taste it? It's no need. And I'm not telling you guys that never, ever, 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 ever in life that you can't have honey. But remember, we got 22 days. We trying to get summer fine within 22 days. I'm going to show you how you're going to drop this weight fast. And I'm going to show you how you're going to lose 50% of the belly fat. 50% of the fat off of your liver within at least 14 days. Okay? But you got to stick with the plan. All right. So guys, you got the grocery list. Say yes. If you have a question, extra question now. Now we're going to go to how are you going to utilize this list that I just gave you? How are you going to utilize the list? You don't want to eat foods that are going to spike your insulin levels high. That is correct. That is correct. And we want to focus on spiking your insulin levels not so frequently throughout the day. So that way you can reduce insulin levels. Remember, when you got a big stomach, it's just a sign of high insulin. That's all it is. You still have to reduce your insulin levels. So if you reduce your insulin levels, you're going to lose belly fat. You reduce your insulin levels, you're going to lose weight. You reduce your insulin levels, you're going to be able to reverse a lot of issues that you got going on with your body, like type 2 diabetes, like pre-diabetes, like being insulin resistant, different things of that nature. Okay? Greek yogurt is a yes. You can have seafood also, yes. Lemons, you can have lemons. You can have lemons. The only fruit that we're going to be focusing on right now is avocados and tomatoes. That's the only fruits that we're focusing on right now. All right. So guys, the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to start off by doing intermittent fasting. It is a fat burner. It also helps to reduce your insulin levels. Okay. So we're going to start off by doing intermittent fasting. We're going to do one of the easiest ways I think that it is to start off is what they call a 16-8. All this means is that you're fasting for 16 hours throughout the day, which means that you're not eating or drinking anything that's going to spike insulin. Very easy, guys. It's including the time that you sleep, okay? You got an 8-hour window that you're going to eat in. 8 hours out of the day that's dedicated to your eating time frame. That is enough time frame right there. You got 8 hours. That's a work schedule. Okay, so the beauty about it is that you can choose your own 8-hour window of time frame that works with your schedule. So whatever you feel that you want that schedule to be, it's up to you. But I want you to stick with it. Okay, so for example, you may want to choose the hours that I chose when I started off, which was 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. You may be a morning person and you're like, well, Keisha, I can't wait till 12 o'clock. I need something a little earlier. You can do 11 to 7, 10 to 6, 9 to 5, whatever works with your schedule. If you do night shift, you may want to do 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. It doesn't matter. That's the beauty about this. And guys, it doesn't cost you anything. All you got to do is just do it. All right? So intermittent fasting, guys, we're going to do an 8-hour window that's going to be considered as your eating window. So I need you guys to come up in your mind. Think about, okay, what's the first time that I want to start eating throughout the day? Once I get that time frame, count down 8 hours. That's the time frame I got to stop eating. So the earlier that you eat, the earlier you got to stop. You got to cut it off also. So keep that in mind. The average person is typically hungrier at 7 or 8 p.m. at night. The average person. Okay? So let's get into it. So now that you have your 8-hour window of time frame, you also have your grocery list. Now let's go ahead and use that grocery list, guys. So what I want you guys to do for the next 7 days, remember, our whole goal is to reduce our insulin levels. We want to eat less frequently, eat less meals, and eat low carb. Those are the 3 things that we're focusing on, right? So I want you guys to only eat 2 meals and have you 1 protein shake within your 8-hour window of time frame, okay? Now the type of foods that you're going to be eating, guys, remember, because you're eating whole foods, because you're adding fats to every single meal, it's going to help you to stay fuller longer. I promise you're going to be okay. The more you feed your body, the more your body is going to want you to feed it. Okay? That's just like a drug addict. You keep on feeding them the drug, they're going to keep on wanting it. All right? So we're going to have 2 meals and we're going to have 1 protein shake within an 8-hour window of time frame. Now, those 2 meals that you're going to have, they're going to consist of 6 to 8 ounces of protein per meal. Now, you got your grocery list. Now, you go look on your list. Remember, your protein is your eggs and your meats. That's what you're going to be choosing from. So, 6 to 8 ounces of protein per meal. Now, FYI, eggs, 1 large egg is about 2 ounces. Okay? FYI, 1 large egg is about 2 ounces. So you're going to do 6 to 8 ounces of protein per meal. We're going to do 2 to 3 cups of low-carb vegetables per meal. I just gave y'all about 15, 20 low-carb vegetables. So 2 to 3 cups of that. So now you're going to pull from that list. Okay, you can mix and match them. You can put them together. You can make your little medley or whatever, however you want to do it. Okay, it's up to you, but 2 to 3 cups of it. All right, now you're going to add you some fats per meal. You're going to add your little bit of fats per meal. Remember, guys, in a day's time frame, 30 to 60 grams of fats on a daily time frame. So you can do 30 grams, however you want to do it. So that's like if you're making a salad, you putting your cheese in there, or if you're whipping you up some Tuscan salmon bites or something like that. I love that. That's like one of my favorite meals. You put your heavy whipping cream up in there. That's a fat. Okay. So once again, 8-hour window of time frame. You're going to eat your 2 meals. You're going to have 1 protein shake. Each meal is going to consist of 6 to 8 ounces of protein per meal. 2 to 3 cups of low carb vegetables per meal. Add you some fats per meal. All right. Now, if you don't have a food scale, guys, the palm of your hand is 3 ounces. The palm of your hand is 3 ounces. All right. And this is pre-cooked. These numbers are pre-cooked. This is how much it needs to weigh before you even cook it. I don't care if it's raw vegetables. I don't care if it's frozen vegetables. I don't care. Okay. We just care about the type of vegetables that you're eating. All right. Now, the 2 to 3 cups, if you don't have a measuring cup, these are cups. These are cups. So, guys, it's no excuses. You can't say I got to wait until I order this food scale from Amazon. They're going to bring it to me in 2 days. We ain't waiting on that. Okay. Because summertime is coming. The time is ticking. Time waits for no one. You know, I already wasted a bunch of time. Right. So we got 22 days to get it together, to reverse some things, to get some results. All right. So now I want to talk about foods that's going to help you to burn belly fat. Okay. So remember, guys, the things that affect belly fat, these foods have to help with that. So the things that affect belly fat are your insulin levels being high, right? Cortisol levels being activated, being high, and a fatty liver. Those are the 3 things that affects this right there. All right. So the foods that we're going to eat that's going to help to reduce that, it has to reduce those things that I just mentioned, those 3 things. All right. So now that I'm going to give you the list of foods that's going to help you to burn belly fat, now you want to be strategic, right? So if you know that I got 2 meals that I'm eating in a day, now you want to try to add those meals into, so that way okay, I'm killing belly fat along what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So those foods are eggs. Eggs is one of them. Yes, eggs. So y'all keep asking me, well, how many eggs can I have? Remember, 1 large egg is 2 ounces. So if you can have 6 to 8 ounces of protein per meal, you got to decide, am I going to split it up with the meat, or am I just going to do all eggs? That's up to you, boo. I just need you to do the amount that I'm giving you. Okay? I don't care if you boil the egg, fry the egg, scramble the egg. I don't care how you do it. It's just the egg. All right? You can flip it, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. I don't care how you do it. All right. So eggs, guys, eggs actually is the highest quality of protein. Eggs is the highest quality of protein. All right. So the next food is going to be a fatty fish. Fatty fish examples of that are salmon, cod, tuna, sardines. Those are fatty fish. Okay. So those help to reduce cortisol, helps to make insulin levels sensitive. It does all of these types of things that's helping you to reduce belly fat. All right. Next thing is going to be Brussels sprouts, spinach, and broccoli. Brussels sprouts, spinach, and broccoli. Now, let me tell you, I know somebody said egg whites. Now, you can eat egg whites, but if you are familiar with your growth hormones, which means that is an anti-aging hormone that decreases as you become older. So in order for you to boost up your growth hormones, one of the foods that actually has vitamin D3 in it, which helps you to boost up your growth hormones, is the yolk of an egg. So I know a lot of times, guys, they be teaching us about just eating the egg whites and stuff like that. Grandma them didn't do that. They didn't have no egg white liquids and all of that stuff back in grandma them days, right? The yolk is where the vitamin D3 is at. Just FYI. And that's going to help you to boost up your growth hormones, which is an anti-aging hormone, which is a fat-burning hormone. Remember, guys, all we focus on over here is our hormones, because your hormones is the thing that run your body, right? So that's what we focus on over here. We don't count calories or none of that type of stuff. We just strictly focus on our hormones, because that's going to get you to lose the weight. That's going to get you to get rid of the belly fat. That's going to help you with the elasticity of your skin if you focus on your hormones. And this is how I was able to be this size lose over 100 pounds naturally, rapidly, and I don't have a whole lot of loose skin. I'm not perfect, but I don't have a whole lot of loose skin because I focus on my hormones. One particular, my growth hormones when it comes to the elasticity of my skin. And I'll talk to you guys about that in a second. Okay? So let's get back into it. So, yes. So eggs, fatty fish, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, spinach, and then also ground beef. Ground beef is another one. Ground beef. Okay. Asparagus is another, and avocados is the other. All right. So these foods, guys, focus on reducing belly fat because it's helping you when it comes to insulin levels, cortisol levels, and a fatty liver. Once again, guys, insulin, when it's high, you will not lose weight. You will not burn fat, but high insulin makes fat. Fat is stored in your liver. Once you have so much fat in your liver, it spills out of your liver into your abdominal, and it causes you to have a fatty liver, a belly. Okay, it's going to cause you to have that gut. Once you fill that up and you keep on having high insulin, that's how you get big, right? Because it just keep finding little pockets to where it can keep storing fat because you keep making your insulin levels high. So it keep got to find places to where it got to put it. It'll start putting it back here and start putting it everywhere because you keep on having high insulin, right? And guys, if you're wondering, like, I wonder if I have high insulin, right? If you're overweight or obese, most likely you have high insulin. But your body also lets you know. So if you're a person that you pee frequently throughout the day, if you have a blurred vision, if you have a dry mouth, if you're always like thirsty all the time, it doesn't matter if you're drinking water or something, it's like it never quenches your thirst, right? All of these are signs of high insulin. Also skin tags. So if you have darkness in the groin area, armpits area, black neck, blackness here, those are signs of high insulin, okay? So it's just showing through your pores. Okay? So our body lets us know. It's just that we don't know sometimes we don't know the signs, or a lot of times we just don't pay attention to it. A lot of times we be scared to know the truth. To be honest, we be scared to know the truth. Y'all, if you haven't had blood work done, go get your blood work done. So you can understand your body and understand what's going on with your body. Because my doctor told me when I was pre-diabetic, she told me that when a person becomes fully diabetic, you're pre-diabetic 10 to 15 years before you become fully diabetic. And most 80% of people don't even have a sign that you're pre-diabetic. You won't even know it, right? I didn't know nothing about A1C levels or anything like that, guys, until I went to the doctor because I was starting a new diet. And they told me I needed to find out if I was a diabetic. That's the only reason I knew about my A1C levels because I went and I told her, hey, I got to get tested. I need to find out if I'm a diabetic. So she had to do my blood work, find out my A1C levels. I was on the verge of becoming fully diabetic. I had no signs, no symptoms, no nothing. I wasn't sick, no nothing. And most people do not know. They don't know. So guys, you got to get your blood work. We got to stop being scared because you got to know. When you know you can do something about it, or when you know that may spark that fear in you, or that realization into you that may be that thing that make you go ahead and do what you got to do like it did for me. All right. So guys, that's how you're going to be eating. During your 8-hour eating window, remember, you're only having your water, teas, and coffee. You can have your sugars and creamers, sugar substitutes and creamers. Now, you can only have that only during your 8-hour window of time frame. That's the only time that you can have it, okay? Outside of your 8-hour window of time frame, that is called your fasting window. During that time frame, guys, your body is burning your own body fat. Let it burn, baby. Let it burn. Don't you mess with that. Okay? So what I need you to do is during your fasting window, I need you to not have anything but water, unsweetened tea, black coffee, apple cider vinegar, and lemons. That's all you're going to have during your fasting window. Okay? We can't mess that up. Your body is burning fat. Okay? So you can't mess that moment up. All right? So guys, are you clear about how you're going to be eating for the next 22 days? Are you clear? It's only going to take you 14 days to reduce 50% of the fat off of your liver. Just 14 days, you're going to notice a difference, okay? And your very first week, guys, you're going to notice weight loss within your first couple of days. You're going to notice that weight is going to start coming off fast. Why? Because we are doing low carbs, because we are reducing our insulin levels, because we're doing intermittent fasting, which are fat burners, okay? We are putting our body in a mode to where it's learning to understand to burn our own body fat. You have a lot of stored body fat, guys. We got to get rid of it. In order for you to tap into it, you gotta stop eating so many times throughout the day. You gotta stop snacking so many times throughout the day. You gotta stop eating so many carbs throughout the day. Every time you eat when you eat things that are high in carbs, it makes you hungry more frequently. So you're gonna be hungry every hour on the hour. You're gonna be hungry. Only fruits we're doing right now is avocados and tomatoes. Why? Because fruits are high in carbs and they're high in sugars. Okay? Fruits are things, guys, that you're going to want to do in moderations, okay? And I like to focus on things like watermelon, berries, avocados, tomatoes. Those are the only type of fruits that I like to focus on. Every blue moon, I might eat something different, but fruits are a thing that you want to have in moderations, okay? Want to have it in moderation. We're not doing sweet potatoes. We're trying to get rid of that shape. That sweet potato shape, we're trying to get rid of. We're not eating no potatoes, boo. Think about it, guys. If you actually really think about it, right? Think about the things that you're doing or not doing that's causing you to gain weight. What are the things that you've been doing? You've been eating a bunch of carbs. You've been eating a bunch of starchy foods, right? Starch is the same thing as sugar. Carbs is the same thing as sugar, right? They find ways, guys, to make us addicted to it. You eat a lot of fast food, right? You're always eating some fast food. Even when you call yourself eating a salad, you got to stop somewhere and get you a salad. We're never cooking at home. These are things that we're doing that's causing us to gain all of this weight. We're never getting active, right? And guys, I want y'all to get active. You know what? I want y'all to make a commitment when it comes to your steps, okay? We're going to at least focus on our steps first. So the average person typically walks 3,000 to 4,000 steps a day. That's the average person that's not trying to work out, ain't trying to do nothing. They just getting in the car, going to work, whatever they doing. 3,000 to 4,000 steps a day. That's the average person. So y'all, you can't be average. We're not being average, right? We focusing on getting fit and fine, okay? We got 22 days to go, and I need y'all to commit to that. So I need you to focus on doing at least 6,000 steps a day, okay? Can y'all commit to 6,000 steps a day? Yes, no, maybe so? Is that too hard for you or what? If you're going to do salad dressing, boo, which I encourage, salad dressing just needs to be no more than 2 carbs, okay? Whenever you get your salad dressing, turn it over. Look on the back, see how many carbs in there. If it says 1 gram of carbs, now you need to look at the serving size. How many serving size is it for that 1 gram of carbs? Most of the times it's 2 tablespoons. So 2 tablespoons for 1 gram of carb, that means I can have 4 tablespoons to equal 2 grams of carbs. That makes sense? If you get the salad dressing and it says 2 grams of carbs, 2 tablespoons equals 2 grams of carbs, then that means I can only have 2 tablespoons of that type of dressing. Now, if you get it says 3 grams of carbs, that means you can't have it. That means you can't have it. All right? Now, we're not trying to do no carbs, but we want to do low carbs, okay? We want to do low carbs. All right? Everybody commit to the 6,000 steps a day. 6,000 steps a day. Somebody said they got a wedding coming up. So this should be a motivation for you. This should be even more of a motivation for you because you got a wedding come up, boo. You trying to look fine. Like, you trying to turn those heads. Even though you got your boo, but you still trying to turn those heads to where they like, okay, she's beautiful. Right? Well, in your pictures, you ain't got to look back, 5 years from now and be like, dang, my face was fat. Or you know how we be doing. So get yourself together, boo. Let's make this like your motivation to really, really push. Really push, guys. Really push. All right? So, guys, that's how you're going to lose the weight. That's how you're going to start getting rid of the belly fat. Also, let's talk about the growth hormones really quick, right? I want to talk about that real quick. Guys, if you are not familiar with growth hormones, drop me a comment saying me. And guys, we got to get over 100,000 likes, right? We only need like 4,000 more. 2,000 more. So tap that screen. Let's go ahead and get over the 100,000 likes real quick so I ain't got to be worried about it. All right, guys, if you are not familiar with growth hormones, drop me a comment saying me. Guys, remember, we're focusing on our hormones. You got to focus on your hormones. All right? So growth hormones. This is an anti-aging hormone. This is your fat-burning hormone. That hormone to every time when you get older, that's that hormone that's going to decrease every time you get older. As you get older, it decreases. So when your growth hormones are low, which is going to happen naturally because we get older every day. So when your growth hormones get low, what's going to happen is that you're going to lose memory. Think about like an older person. What happens to them? They lose memory. Their skin get all saggy and wrinkly and all of that type of stuff, right? That's how their skin get, right? They start losing their stamina, all of this type of stuff, right? So if you focus on boosting up your growth hormones, because you already know that as I get older, my growth hormones are going to decrease, right? Because you're going to write that word down and you're going to go do your own research about growth hormones. So that way you'll understand, but I'm also letting you know, right? I want to open your eyes up to this because this is something that you want to start focusing on now, right? Because we get older every day, guys. So when you boost up your growth hormones, you know what's going to happen. It helps to build memory. It helps to build memory. It helps with the elasticity of your skin. So it's going to help to get that skin tight because it's helping to boost up, it helps to boost up cartilage as well as collagen. If you're not familiar with those guys, that affects the elasticity of your skin. Okay? So just by building up your growth hormones, that's what's going to happen. That's the benefits you're going to get from it. And also, if you've had like some type of trauma, like a stroke or something like that, if you build up your growth hormone, it actually helps to heal those type of traumas. Right? But that's the number one way that you're going to boost up your growth hormones. By fasting. Fasting is the number one way that you boost up your growth hormones, and you're going to boost it up by 2,000% just by fasting. Right? Notice, look, you know how I told y'all we killing 10 birds with one stone, right? So you notice how I got y'all eating within an 8-hour window of time frame, and you're fasting for 16 hours out of the day, right? Let me show you how this is just all coming together. So when you are boosting up your growth hormones, you got to fast for at least 13 hours. So that means every day I got y'all focusing on boosting up your growth hormones because you fasting for 16 hours out of the day. Look how that works. All right? So when you boost up your growth hormones, that's boosting up the elasticity of your skin. That's boosting up your memory. That's helping you with your stamina. That's helping you to burn fat. That's helping you to protect muscle. Helps you to build muscle by boosting up your growth hormones. And the best way to do it is by fasting. There's nothing that you can take that's going to boost it up as quick as fasting. That boosts it up by 2,000%. Okay? Now, another way that you can do it is by getting your vitamin D3. So you can take a pill that has vitamin D3 in it, or I can tell you some foods that have vitamin D3 in it. One of those foods are, once again, the yolk of an egg. Okay? That has your vitamin D3 in it. Salmon has vitamin D3 in it. Spinach, mushrooms, cheese, vitamin D3 in it. So now that you know, I know the foods that helps to burn belly fat. I know the foods that helps me to boost up my growth hormones that got vitamin D3 in it. Now I'm going to be strategic and I'm going to go ahead and incorporate those foods on my daily routine. So now that I'm just hitting everything in all different angles. Right, guys? We got to work smarter, not harder. It got to be effective with what we're doing. We got to be moving with intention. And this is what you call moving with intention. All right? So, guys, I've given you some great information in regards to your hormones, how you're going to lose this weight, how you're going to lose this belly fat. 22-day challenge. I'm challenging you guys to stick with us. No cheating. None of that stuff. Get into beast mode. Let's grind this thing out. Let's be the best that you can be. Let's become a better version of yourself. Right? But let's say that you are a person to where you need a little bit more. Right? You like, Keisha, okay, I know you be on these lives, but that's just not enough for me. How can I work with you? Right? How can I work with you? How can you give me some more information? Sometimes you just need somebody to hold you accountable of your actions, because you know that when somebody watching you, you typically do what you're supposed to do because you know that you got to report back in. Right? So guys, the beauty about this is that I do a beast mode challenge once a month. Okay? So I do a beast mode challenge. So we have a beast mode challenge that is starting on Sunday, June the 2nd through June the 30th. This is called our beast mode challenge. I am helping 150 people. We are almost booked. Emails are going to go out tomorrow. So if you want to become a part of the beast mode challenge, what's included in the beast mode challenge, guys, is that for those 4 weeks, I'm going to tell you exactly what to eat, exactly what to do, what you're going to do to drop this weight. I'm going to lay it all out on the line for you, exactly what you're going to do each week. But you have to weigh in once a week. We're going to do a Zoom call with each other once a week. You have direct access to me, so whenever you're struggling or if you need anything, you have direct access to me. Hey, Keisha, I'm going through this. What do I need to do? Or, hey, Keisha, I'm doing this not working. What do I need to do? And we're going to strategize. I'm going to make you break down, okay, what you eating, how much you ate, what to do, do. Right? And we're going to get you together. Guys, on my last Beast Mode challenge, the top person lost 40 pounds, okay? The last challenge, the top person lost 40 pounds last month. Let me show you her. 40 pounds in 4 weeks, guys. This is the average on my challenge. The top person always loses 40 pounds or more, all right? So this was the top person on the last challenge. Here she is right here. So last month, this is her. This is her stomach. Look at that. Look at that big difference, guys, in 1 month. Why is that? Remember, I told you that we killed 10 birds with 1 stone. We're not just losing weight, but you also going to get rid of that belly fat while we doing what we're doing. You see her getting rid of that belly fat, right? This is the difference of 1 month. All right? So, guys, if you want to register for the Beast Mode Challenge, go to my website, kickweightwithkeisha.com. Click that banner that says Beast Mode Challenge, and you have to get registered as a VIP member. We have limited amount of spots that are available. Kickweightwithkeisha.com, guys. Run on over there, because when I get off this live, most likely, almost the spots are going to be filled up. Okay? So this was the top person last month. Now, let me show you a second place winner, right? I got a story with the second place winner, right? So the second place winner, she actually did 2 challenges back to back. So the first challenge, she lost 44.7 pounds on the first challenge, right? So she won the first challenge. She lost 44.7 pounds. She got first place. Now, she came back and she did another challenge right after that. Last month challenge. She did 2 challenges back to back. You know what happened when she did 2 challenges back to back? She lost 80.3 pounds in 2 months. Okay? 80.3 pounds in 2 months with me. Right? So our third place winner, she lost 33.1 pounds. But guys, the one thing that I want you to notice is when I talk to you about losing weight and dropping that belly fat, do you notice the difference? And it's because we're focusing on our hormones. We're focusing on reducing your insulin levels. This is how you're going to be able to kill all these birds with 1 stone when we focus on our hormones. Once again, guys, if you want to work with me, if you want to be a part of the next Beast Mode Challenge, if you are that person that you're sick of being sick and tired, you truly, truly fed up and you want change, you just need a little bit of boost, a little kick in the butt. You just need that little tough love, right? You're going to be mad at me while we going through it because I don't take the nonsense, right? And I don't take the excuses. I always like to tell you guys that we got to become problem solvers. There is not an issue that we cannot solve. And I need y'all to start thinking to become a problem solver. We're going to have problems. Yes, we understand that, but there's always a way. So if you want to work with me and you want to be one of these success stories that are here, and I have so many of them, tens and thousands of them, right? We've been doing this for quite some time now. Go to my website, kickweightwithkeisha.com. Let me show you the website. So when you go to the website, you're going to go here, kickweightwithkeisha.com. You're going to click this banner. It's a banner here that says Beast Mode Challenge right there. We also giving cash prizes for the top winners. Okay, so we paying you to lose some more weight, right? So go click this banner that says Beast Mode Challenge, and you're going to get registered as a VIP member. As a VIP member. All right? So guys, really quick, I want to kind of show you a little snippet of my weight loss journey. I want to show you a little snippet of my weight loss journey, right? So let me just kind of show you guys really quick. A little snippet of my weight loss journey, if this internet will work here. All right, let's go. Let's see. This internet gonna work? Yeah, it's working. This is my little TikTok page. Oh, that ain't it.
You got Facebook.
Hold on. Let me get up out of here. Hold on. All right, let's see. This is my journey, guys. I want to show you a quick. That's when I started off my weight loss journey. I'm in this gym right here. That's me at 285 pounds. That's me at 285 pounds, okay? Now, I was cute with it. I lost 40 pounds in 1 month, 70 pounds by month 2, 90 pounds in 6 months, 90 pounds in 6 months, 90 pounds in 6 months. Now I'm down over 100 pounds. All right, guys? Weight comes off fast when you know what you're doing and you're consistent with what you're doing. All right? So I know what it's like, guys. I understand the struggle. I know I was there. I get it. I know it's hard. That was probably like one of the hardest things that I ever had to do in life. One of my hardest things that I ever had to do in life. But I can tell you one thing, that it's definitely going to be worth it. And guys, I want you to see like all of these other people. 30 pounds in 1 month, right? 50 pounds in 2 months. 50 pounds in 2 months. one thing I want y'all to notice is that not only are they losing weight, but you see that they're dropping a lot of belly fat, okay? That's what I want y'all to notice. The website is kickweightwithkeisha.com. Kickweightwithkeisha.com. Guys, if you go to my private Facebook group, it is called KWWK Gang. You're going to see all these people in here that I'm showing you right here. All right? You're going to see all these people. Now, let me tell you about this young lady right here, right? Let me tell you about her little story. So, guys, she met me on a live just like y'all. All of these people met me on a live just like y'all. I don't know nobody personally, okay? So, she was our top performer last year. 2023, she was our top performer, guys. She's 60 years old. She's 61 years old now. But last year, she was 60 years old. She lost 137 pounds in 11 months with me. 137 pounds, 60-year-old woman was the top performer for 2023. Okay? So it's not about your age. 137 pounds. This picture right here is 132 pounds. But I just didn't update her picture. But this is her losing 132 pounds. But she lost 137 pounds in 11 months. This is her right here. Okay? Guys, there's so many more people. Like, she's lost 100 pounds. All of these people you can find in the group. Now, let me tell you about Miss Chanel right here, right? Let me show you her story. So when she started, right, this is how she started off. Now, every month in my group, guys, we highlight our top performers. So in the group, KWWK Gang, every month we're going to have a top performer up in there, right? So she was one that we highlighted 1 month last year, right? So she had lost 65 pounds. This is her losing 65 pounds, right? Look at her. She just so proud, right? But she ain't stopped there, y'all. She ain't stopped. She kept going. She kept on going. So she lost 94 pounds in 8 months. 94 pounds in 8 months. Okay? So, guys, we got so many success stories. You see it right there, right? And one thing I want y'all to always notice is notice the belly. Notice the belly. Notice how they're losing weight, but they're dropping a lot of belly. This is 1 month. She lost 39.6 pounds in 1 month, right? 40 pounds in 1 month, right? 24 pounds in 1 month, right? 33.6 pounds in 1 month. Like, guys, I want you to see this. Look at Miss Nicole Miller, 79 pounds down. Look at that difference right there. So, guys, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. Now, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. All right? So, I don't care how old you are, but you're going to have to make that change. Once again, guys, if you want to get registered, go to our website, kickweightwithkeisha.com. Click the banner that says Meet Beast Mode Challenge and get registered as a VIP member. All right? So, guys, also, while you are on my website, we always focus on sculpting our body while you're losing weight, right? We focus on sculpting your body while we're losing weight. So, guys, we focus on wearing shapewear. We wear shapewear over here, okay? So, when I was on my weight loss journey, I always wore shapewear. I started off with wearing a faja. A faja is going to help you to shape and contour your body while you're losing weight. This is compression for your body. So, guys, I wore a faja every single day, all day long, just like how you wear your underwear and bra. This is a compression suit for your body, guys. You want to make sure that while you're on your weight loss journey, that you're wearing a faja so you can start sculpting your body and start shaping your body while you're losing weight. Our most popular one is this one here. It's called our Colombian tummy control faja. That's the most popular one that we have. Our ultimate control faja is our newest style one that we have. Okay? But, guys, you can go to the website, kickweightwithkeisha.com. We have a 25% discount. No discount code needed. Right? No discount code needed. So it's going to automatically give you a discount at checkout, guys. And I'll also waist train every single day as well. I still waist train now. Okay? One of the waist trainers that one of you guys are asking me to show is the wrap. Y'all wanted me to show y'all how to do the wrap. So I don't know if you all are familiar with the wrap, but this is a waist trainer also. We have several different styles of waist trainers on our website. This one is actually the most popular one that we have. It's called our Fupa Be Gone waist trainer. That's the one that I started off with at 285 pounds. I was in a size 6X when I started off, and I was a 4X faja when I started off. So, guys, while you're on your weight loss journey, you want to be wearing your compression suits. You want to be wearing your shapewear so you can be shaping your body while you're actually losing the weight. Because losing weight is one thing, but sculpting your body is a whole nother thing. And you got to be consistent consistent with doing so, you're going to notice a difference within your body in your very first month. But when you're wearing your faja, guys, you're going to see a difference as soon as you put the faja on. You're going to look better in your clothes. It's going to make everything flatten out. It's going to make everything sculpt your waistline. It's going to pull everything in, so you're going to look better in your clothes. So it's basically hiding all of your problem areas while you're actually working on yourself. So guys, definitely go over to the website, kickweightwithkeisha.com. Get your shapewear. No discount code needed, guys. We're giving you a 25% discount. So really quick, somebody is asking me to show them how to put on the wrap waist trainer. So I want to show you guys this one really quick. All you do is just slide it in this loop here. So it's a loop that you put it through. Slide it through there. You're just going to make a loop to where you're going to step into. So once you step into this loop, you're basically going to put it up here. So most people have a fupa, right? So if you have a fupa, what you want to do is kind of put it down low, so that it's covering up that fupa right there. And then you're going to take this and you're going to pull it tight. So you're basically grabbing it right there. If you're right-handed, it's going to be going that way. If you're left-handed, it's going to be going the other side. Okay, I'm right-handed. So all you're going to do is pull that tight right there, and you're going to wrap the bottom part. So once you wrap the bottom part, guys, you're able to wrap it as tight as you want, or however loose that you want. But you want to wrap the bottom part a couple of times because you got a fupa, right? You got that fupa that you're trying to press down. So once you wrap the bottom a couple of times, then you're going to go ahead and start moving up. You're going to go ahead and start moving up. And guys, remember, you can make it as tight as you want. This is going to be seamless. So you're not even going to be able to see it through your clothes. Nobody's going to know that you got it on. And it's going to make everything look all nice and smooth. Now, when you finish wrapping it, it always needs to end on the side, okay? So you see how smooth everything is? You see how everything is? Right? This one is called our wrap, guys. This is the wrap one that we have on the website. This is a style of waist trainer. Go to the website, kickweightwithkeisha.com. The beauty about this one, guys, is that it's no sizing with it. All you got to do is wrap it. You make it as tight as you want, and you make it as loose as you want. But always remember to always stop it on the side here. Never put it in the middle, right? I know you see some people, they put it in the middle. But when you put your clothes on over top of it, you're going to see that lump right there. So you always want to stop it on the side, so that way it's kind of under this area here. It's on your side, so that way nobody can see it. Everything looks nice and seamless and smooth. So when you put your clothes on over top of this, that waistline is going to be snatched. Okay, so guys, go to the website, kickweightwithkeisha.com. No discount code needed. We have a 25% discount on everything on our website. If you are looking to detox your body, guys, we have a detox kit on there. If you are looking for essentials such as underwear, bras, but they have compression in there, the bras have the thick bands to where it hides your back rolls and all that stuff, we got everything on our website, guys. If you are looking for cookbooks, we have cookbooks on the website also, but I'm going to give y'all a free meal plan, okay? So when you go to the website, kickweightwithkeisha.com, I want you to click this yellow banner right here. This yellow banner that says, it's going to say free ebook, free meal plan. So when you click that yellow banner, guys, it's going to say free ebook, free meal plan, 1 week free meal plan. You put your email address in there, you click that, and it's going to email it right over there to you. That's my gift to you guys. Free ebook, free meal plan. Go get it. Kickweightwithkeisha.com. Click that yellow strip above the banner that says free ebook, free meal plan. All right. But guys, I've given you that information. We have a 22-day challenge. But if you are looking to personally work with me and to join our Beast Mode challenge, go to the website, kickweightwithkeisha.com. Click the banner that says Beast Mode Challenge. Get registered as a VIP member. Guys, we have 27 more spots available. 27 more spots available. My moderator just let me know. But go get it, guys. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. Make the decision, take action, and the results will follow. You have to love yourself enough to want to start living a healthier life because you feel that you truly, truly deserve it. Think about it, guys. You take care of everybody else. When are you going to start taking care of yourself? When are you going to focus on getting that old thing back? When you going to focus on getting yourself together? Now is the time. 2024 will be your year. I need you to claim it. Have a good one.